So it's a bit late with these two. I want to go over the last two games the Bulls played. I was away on holiday, so I didn't get to do them the day they came out. We are currently playing Atlanta right now. Halftime, I thought I'd get this one in. First game we played Detroit. We should have won by a lot more. Fourth quarter lapses. We let them get on a run. They got close. So Detroit never got the lead in the fourth quarter, but they did draw it 2 times, with us luckily scoring right after they made it a tie. This was a great Bozellus game, a good defensive game in the first 3 quarters. We were up by 18, 19 at some points. We let them come back at the end of the third and start of the fourth, ended up clutching it out. We had amazing contributions from Vooch. This is what we wanted. This is what we wanted to see for the season. We wanted him to come out scoring, rebounding. He had 28 and 14, and then Josh Giddey with a big double-double. 19 and 11, 5 rebounds. Kevin Huerter and Dosunmu playing their role off the bench and scoring. Coro hadn't scored, which he doesn't score until this Atlanta game, so that's kind of a spoiler for the Orlando game. But he played good defense, rebounding. This is the kind of player we need on the court with Giddey, Jones, Bozellus, and Vooch, because Vooch cannot really defend. If he can shoot 35% from three, which I think might even be his career high from three for Okoro. His career high was 2 seasons ago, shooting 39% from three. Even if he has a touch below, it forces defenses to stick to him. And that's kind of tough when we've got Josh Giddey, who hasn't been the most consistent three-point shooter. If he's driving to the rim, he hasn't got that player on the wing to kick it out to, because we're playing Trey Jones sometimes at the shooting guard along with Josh Giddey. We're playing Huerter there, who fits that role. He can play the two along with Okoro. Kind of makes up for it because you can't leave him at all. We need space for Vooch to be able to work in the post. He's still such a good scorer around the rim, regardless of who's defending him. If he's at that 8 to 12 foot mark, he just has that hook shot that he can just score basically on anybody. Now, I'm going to go to the Orlando game. So the Orlando game. This was very, very similar to the Detroit game. We let them come back real close. They were only down by 3 with 9 minutes left in the game, and then we ended up winning by 12. Now, our lapse was at the end of the third, start of the fourth. Luckily for us, Paolo wasn't out. He's not out of his shooting slump. They're playing Philly right now, and it's a close game. Philly have been very surprising considering they don't have Paul George, and Embiid's played 1 game, 2 games maybe. He played against Boston, played half a game, barely played half a game. He looked like he couldn't move. There were times where he wasn't even jumping to get a defensive rebound, giving up offensive boards. We happened to catch Paolo when he was still at the start of his shooting slump. He still did have 24, but he shot 7 for 21. We were very solid defensively against Orlando. I think at the start, first quarter, Paolo was all right. And then he really didn't do much in the second and third quarter. Whether it was our defense, there were a couple open shots that he just missed. Now, it's not like he is known for being a great three-point shooter. He's good for his size. He hasn't proved that he can knock down consistent shots from three, especially contested ones. Now, he should be making a lot more uncontested threes that he had been missing in that game. We took advantage of it. Bozellus got in foul trouble, which kind of sucked. It took him out. I think he might have only played 2 minutes in the first quarter. No, okay, so he played 6 minutes in the first quarter, picked up 2 fouls. Then he picked up a foul 1 minute into the second, so he had only played 7 minutes in the first half. It kind of took him out. They took him out of the game. And he picked up another foul playing 3 minutes in the third quarter. He didn't have it going. He didn't have a chance to get his offense going because he was in foul trouble. It was on the bench most of the time. Now, Patrick Williams was in the game a bit more. It was maybe a blessing in disguise that Bozellus was in foul trouble because Patrick Williams is a bit stronger. He can actually defend Paolo. He can defend Franz. And then this fourth quarter was really locked up by Io. It was 3 for 3 from the 3-point line. Josh Giddey there were times where it looked like we could have lost the game because of the shots he was taking, but we were lucky enough to pick it up on defense where it didn't really matter. This is what Chicago need to do. They need to play defense in the third, leading into the fourth, and force bad fourth quarter efforts from the opposing team's star player. Paolo goes 1 for 7 in the fourth quarter. A little bit of defense, a little bit of he should have made the shots, and then we end up coming up with the win. So that was our first two games. We'll have the react up tonight for the Atlanta-Chicago game. Didn't look good in the first quarter. Second quarter, brought it back, but we'll go over that once we are able to finish watching the full game. I've been Dunkmatic, and I'll see you later.